Chess is hard, not because you have to make a plan, but you have to continuously change your plan. Look into this position, it's black to play, and with king to e5, black is clearly winning. Now white have a very limited option. White can't push his pawn to the b4, else pawn to a4, and there is no one to stop the black's pawn. So only good looking move for the white is pawn to c4. Here you can't push your pawn to the f4. The game would end up as a draw because king to g4, king to e4, and now when white start pushing the pawn to the c5, from this position both the pawn is just 3-3 step away from the pawn promotion. There is no effective skewer, and if you try to chase the pawn on c5, then of course white will grab the pawn on the f4. And now from this position white is not playing for the win. White can easily end up this game as a draw because blacks have a rook pawn on the board. Instead of all of this, all black need to do is simply move its king to the e4. The idea is to support the pawn for the promotion, but when white push the pawn to c5, you will simply shift your king to the d5 and the position is completely lost for the white. If white decided to push his pawn to the b4, of course as a black you can grab the b4 pawn and there is no one to stop the black's b4 pawn. If he decided to push his pawn to the c6, of course black can easily grab the c6 pawn. And if white decided to grab the pawn on f5, you grab on the c5, and from this position you not only grab the pawn on b3, but position is in favor of black and black is in position where he can easily promote his pawn. Subscribe to our channel for more informative video related to chess.